God, I'm coming to you at the end of this day with a mind that's still a little loud. I don't want to carry everything from today into my sleep. So right now, in the place where I'm sitting or lying down, I'm turning my attention towards you. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not trying to say the perfect words. I just want to be with you for a few minutes and let you steady me. Help me unclench what I've been holding tight. Help my shoulders drop. Help my breathing slow down without me forcing it. If my thoughts keep jumping, please be patient with me. Bring me back, gently, again and again. Tonight, I'm leaning into the promise of Psalm 91. Not as a slogan, not as a poster on a wall, but as a real place to rest. Your word talks about the one who dwells in the secret place of the Most High, and how that person will abide under the shadow of the Almighty. God, I want that to be me tonight. I want to dwell, not visit. I want to stay, not rush in and rush out. I want to be under your shadow the way a tired child gets close to someone safe. I'm not asking for a dramatic feeling. I'm asking for the simple reality of your closeness. Let your presence feel like permission to stop striving. You know what kind of day I had. You saw what went well, and you saw what didn't. You saw the conversations that left me unsettled, the moments I replayed, the words I wish I could take back. You saw the words I wish I had said. You saw the responsibilities that stacked up, the things I didn't finish, and the pressure I put on myself. You also saw the good things I might be forgetting right now, the small helps, the ordinary kindness, the moments I made it through even though I felt tired. Thank you for carrying me through today. Thank you for the strength I had and for the grace that covered what I lacked. God, as I move towards sleep, I want to name you the way this psalm names you. You are the Most High. You are the Almighty. You are my refuge and my fortress. You are my God, and I choose to trust you. That trust isn't loud tonight. It's not polished. It might even feel shaky in my chest, but I'm still choosing it. I'm placing my trust in you the way I place my head on a pillow. Not because everything is solved, but because I need rest, and you are safe. Teach my heart how to settle into that kind of trust, the kind that leans on you. I confess that night can make everything feel bigger. Problems feel heavier when it's dark and quiet. My mind starts pulling up old worries like they're urgent. But God, you don't sleep, and you don't forget me. You don't lose control when I close my eyes. So I'm asking you to help me hand you what I keep trying to manage alone. I give you the things I can't fix tonight. I give you the questions that don't have answers yet. I give you the tension I feel about tomorrow. I give you the people I'm worried about. I give you the areas where I feel behind, not enough, or unsure. And right here, I choose the secret place you offer because you are here. Let this moment be a shelter for me. Let it be a covering over my thoughts. Let it be a calm space inside me, even if the world outside me stays complicated. I don't want to scroll my mind through worst-case scenarios. I want to abide under your shadow. Your word says you will cover me, that your faithfulness is like a shield. Lord, if there's anything I've been carrying that isn't mine to carry, show me how to set it down. If I've taken responsibility for things that belong to you, forgive me and help me release them. Put healthy boundaries around my thoughts. Be a refuge over this home and a fortress around everyone inside it. Let my heart learn that it is safe to be still with you, and help me settle deeper into your shelter and stay there. Stay there. And God, as I stay here with you, I notice how quickly my mind tries to run ahead. It's like it wants to rehearse tomorrow before tomorrow even arrives. It wants to predict every outcome, solve every problem, and prepare for every possible disappointment. But tonight, I don't want to live in that restless place. I want to live in the place you call the secret place. Not a secret because you're hiding from me, but secret because it's quiet and protected, because it's not ruled by the noise that follows me all day. Help me choose that place on purpose, even if my thoughts resist at first. You know what tends to show up at night for me. You know the usual worries that try to sit on the edge of my bed, like they have a right to be here. Sometimes it's the worry that I'm falling behind. Sometimes it's the worry that I disappointed someone. Sometimes it's the worry that something is wrong with me, or that I'm not doing enough, or that I'm not becoming who I'm supposed to be. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes it's health. Sometimes it's someone I love and I don't know how to help them. Sometimes it's the general weight of the world. Everything I can't control, everything I can't fix, everything I can't understand. God, none of this surprises you, so I'm not going to pretend it isn't here. I'm bringing it into your presence because I don't want it to keep growing in the dark. Right now, I name this moment for what it is. I'm safe enough to pause. I'm safe enough to breathe. I'm safe enough to stop chasing solutions at midnight, and most importantly, I'm safe because you are near. Psalm 91 doesn't say the one who dwells in the secret place never feels fear. It gives me a better place to stand when fear tries to move in. It tells me there is shelter. It tells me there is shadow. It tells me there is a covering. So God, I'm stepping under that covering now the same way I would step inside when the weather turns rough. I don't have to fight the storm with my bare hands. I can come inside with you. Help me with the thoughts that keep repeating, the ones that loop, the ones that don't actually lead anywhere good but still feel urgent. If my mind keeps trying to drag me back to something I already talked about, something I already regretted, something I already can't change, then please interrupt that pattern with your gentleness. I don't need shame tonight. I need peace. I don't need punishment tonight. I need rest. I don't need to relive every mistake. I need to remember that your mercy is real and it meets me here. God, let this be a practical kind of prayer, the kind that touches my actual nervous system. When I inhale, help me take in the truth that you are here. When I exhale, help me let go of what I don't need to hold right now. When my body feels tense, remind my body that it is not in charge of the story. Remind my body that you are present, that you are steady, that you are not panicking, you don't rush, you don't spiral, you don't get overwhelmed. And because you are with me, I don't have to be overwhelmed either. I want to dwell with you, God, but I also know that dwelling is more than a thought, it's a choice. So I'm choosing right now to turn down the volume on everything else. I'm choosing to stop checking, stop proving, stop replaying, stop arguing in my head with people who aren't even here. I'm choosing to stop gathering evidence for my worst fears. I'm choosing to stop treating tomorrow like an emergency. God, I'm choosing you, I'm choosing your peace, I'm choosing your shelter. And if I'm honest, sometimes I feel like the secret place sounds beautiful, but far away. But your word doesn't say, come when you have it all together. It says the one who dwells, who stays, who lives there, will abide under your shadow. So I'm coming as I am, tired, imperfect, sometimes uncertain, sometimes strong, sometimes a mix of everything. I'm not disqualifying myself tonight. I'm not telling myself I have to earn rest. I'm letting you be the one who welcomes me, because you do. God, I also ask you to help me separate real responsibility from anxious responsibility. There are things I truly should take care of, and I want to be faithful with those. But anxiety pretends everything is my job. Anxiety acts like if I stop thinking, something terrible will happen. Anxiety acts like I'm the only line of defense for my life and the people I love. But that isn't true. You are God, and I am not. You see further than I see. You hold more than I can hold. You protect in ways I can't even measure. So tonight, I give you back the burdens anxiety handed me. I return them to the right hands, your hands. Let me feel the difference between being alert and being afraid. Let me feel the difference between wisdom and worry. If there is something you want to show me, you can show me without tormenting me. You can guide me without scaring me. You can correct me without crushing me. So speak in a way that brings calm, not panic. If I need to remember something, help me remember it gently. If I need to release something, help me release it kindly. If I need to forgive, help me take one honest step toward it. God, I'm asking you to quiet the what-if thoughts. The what if this happens? What if that goes wrong? What if I can't handle it? What if I'm alone? What if I never get better? What if they leave? What if I fail? Lord, you know how those thoughts can pile up until they feel like a weight on my chest. But you have been with me through so many days I didn't think I could handle. You have carried me through things I once thought would break me. You have provided, you have opened doors, you have comforted me, you have strengthened me, you have kept me. So tonight, when what if shows up, help me answer with a quieter truth. Even if God will be with me, even if I don't know the outcome, you will still be faithful. Even if I don't feel strong, you will still be near. And in this secret place, I also want to remember that you are not only protecting me from outside threats, but also from the inside ones, the lies I tell myself, the harsh inner voice, the hopeless conclusions. Cover me from that too, Lord. Let your truth be like a roof over my mind. Let your kindness be like a blanket over my heart. Not in a dramatic way, just in a real way that helps me rest. So I settle again, God. I settle my mind the best I can. I settle my body the best I can. And when I can't fully settle, I trust that you are still holding me. I'm not outside your care because I'm restless. I'm not outside your care because I'm still learning. You are right here, and this room is not empty, it's filled with your presence. And I want to keep choosing that truth minute by minute as I move deeper into your shelter and let the night become quieter inside me. Let the night become quieter inside me. And now, God, I want to be honest with you about what I'm afraid of, because pretending I'm not afraid doesn't help me sleep, and it doesn't help me heal. You already know what's under the surface anyway. So I'm not going to hide behind vague words. I'm going to bring the real fears into your light. And I'm going to ask you to meet me there with real protection, the kind Psalm 91 talks about, the kind that steadies a person from the inside out. Some fears are loud and some are quiet, but they all weigh something. Tonight, maybe I'm afraid of being hurt, afraid of something going wrong in the night, afraid of the phone ringing with bad news, afraid of a sudden change I can't control, afraid of the world feeling unsafe. God, you know how quickly the mind can imagine danger. You know how the body can react as if something is already happening. So I ask you to calm that alarm system in me. I ask you to guard me from panic and to keep my thoughts from turning every possibility into a threat. Lord, some fears are closer to home. Fear about my health, fear about symptoms I don't understand, fear about a diagnosis I'm waiting on, or a doctor's appointment coming up. God, I don't want to spiral tonight. I ask you for wisdom, for good care, for the right people to help me, and for peace while I wait. Put your hand over my body as I rest. Help my nervous system settle. Help my heart beat steady. Help my breathing become deep and easy. And if there is healing you want to bring, I welcome it. If there is strength you want to restore, restore it. If there is rest my body has been missing, let sleep be medicine tonight. Lord, sometimes the fear isn't about the body, it's about the future. Fear that I won't have what I need. Fear about money, bills, school or work, responsibilities, deadlines, decisions. Fear of not measuring up. Fear of failing. Fear of being embarrassed or rejected or misunderstood. God, these fears can feel so personal, like they define me, but they don't. You define me. You know my needs before I can list them all. You see what's coming, and you are not intimidated by it. So I ask you to provide in ways that are clear and steady. Open doors I can't open. Give me wisdom to take the next right step. Help me focus on what's actually in front of me instead of what might happen months from now. And for tonight, let me be free from the pressure to fix everything. God, I also bring you the fear I carry for the people I love. It's hard to rest when someone I care about is struggling, when someone is in pain, when someone is far away. I can't protect everyone. I can't solve everyone's problems. I can't be everywhere at once. So Lord, I place my loved ones into your care. Cover them and guide them tonight. Psalm 91 talks about being delivered from traps and from harm that comes unexpectedly. God, I'm asking you for real protection. Protect my mind from false accusations and lies. Protect my heart from despair. Protect my home from anything that would threaten peace. Protect my sleep from nightmares and from sudden jolts of fear in the dark. When this psalm says I won't fear the terror of the night, I admit those words can feel hard to claim when I'm already afraid. So I'm not pretending. I'm asking you to build courage in me gently. When fear says I'm alone, answer it with your presence. When fear says I can't handle what's coming, answer it with your strength. God, I also bring you the fear that comes from memories. Sometimes the night is when old moments return. Things that hurt, things that made me feel unsafe. Help me feel grounded in the present. Help me remember that I'm here and I'm safe right now. Cover my mind and calm the reactions that try to take over. Psalm 91 says, your faithfulness is a shield. God, I need that shield in ordinary ways. Shield me from harsh thoughts that accuse me. Shield me from the pressure to be perfect. Shield me from replaying everything I said and did today until I feel worse. Make your faithfulness feel close when my thoughts get sharp. And God, I ask for protection over my senses tonight. If I'm sensitive to sounds, help me not jump at every noise. If I'm sensitive to darkness, help me remember that you see clearly in it. Put a guard over what I take in and what I dwell on. Help me choose peace like a simple act of trust. Cover me from accidents and from harm I can't anticipate. Cover the people in this home. Cover those who are working tonight and keep them safe. And as I ask for protection, help me receive it. I practice relaxing as an act of faith. I practice unclenching my hands as a way of saying, God, you're holding this. So I place my fears in front of you one by one. I don't need to solve them all tonight. I just need to bring them into your care. And I ask you, Almighty God, Most High, to let your shadow cover me so fully that fear doesn't get the final word in my mind. Let safety settle in, and let your presence be the strongest thing in this room as I move deeper into rest. Deeper into rest. And God, as I'm here under your shadow, I notice something else in me that keeps me from sleeping. The need to control. It's not always obvious, but it shows up in the way I keep checking my thoughts, trying to plan every detail, trying to manage other people's feelings, trying to make sure nothing goes wrong. Even when I'm exhausted, there's a part of me that feels like if I let go, things will fall apart. So tonight I bring that to you too. I don't want to live like I'm the one holding the whole world together. I want to learn how to surrender, honestly, quietly, without drama, because you are God and I'm safe in your care. Lord, I admit that control can feel like comfort for a moment. It feels like safety to have a plan, to have an answer, to have a backup plan for the backup plan. But it never really satisfies. It keeps my mind working when my body needs rest. It keeps me tense when you're calling me to trust. And sometimes it even makes me hard on myself and hard on others. So I'm asking you to help me release control in practical ways tonight. Not by pretending I don't care, but by remembering that caring doesn't mean I have to carry everything. God, I surrender tomorrow to you. I surrender the schedule, the unknowns, the conversations, the responsibilities, the things that might go smoothly and the things that might not. I surrender the outcomes I want and the outcomes I fear. I surrender the parts of tomorrow that are out of my hands, and even the parts that are in my hands, because I don't want to hold them with clenched fists. I want to hold them with open hands. So Lord, take tomorrow. You will be there before I get there. You already know what I'll need. You already know what will matter and what won't. Help me stop treating tomorrow like it's something I have to conquer alone. I also surrender the things that happened today that I can't change, the awkward moments, the mistakes, the times I didn't respond the way I wish I had, the tasks I didn't finish, the expectations I didn't meet. God, I can't redo today, and replaying it all night won't fix it. So I place it in your hands. Where I need to apologize, give me humility and courage at the right time. Where I need to make a better choice, give me wisdom. Where I need to learn, teach me. But tonight, let me rest instead of punishing myself with endless review. You are the God of mercy. Your mercies are not fragile. They can hold my imperfect day. Lord, I surrender other people to you. I surrender the relationships that feel complicated. I surrender the tension I feel about what someone thinks of me. I surrender the urge to control how others act, what they say, how they respond. I can't manage people into health. I can't argue someone into peace. I can't force love or clarity or maturity. But you can work in hearts in ways I never could. So I release them into your care. Bless them, guide them, protect them, and guard my heart from trying to do your job. Let me be faithful in what I'm responsible for, and free from what I'm not. God, I surrender my need to have everything figured out. Some answers aren't available yet. Some situations are still unfolding. Some decisions will take time, and I struggle with that. I want certainty. I want a clear sign. I want to know exactly what will happen. But tonight, I accept that I can live one day at a time. I can trust you one step at a time. I can sleep without knowing everything. So I let go of the demand for instant clarity. Give me patience. Give me discernment when the time comes. But for now, give me the grace to live in the middle without fear. Lord, I surrender my body to you too. I don't want to fight my own body tonight. If my body is tired, let it rest without guilt. If my body is tense, help it unwind. If my thoughts keep my body alert, help the two come back into agreement. Give my nervous system permission to stand down. Let the on guard feeling fade. Let the part of me that's always scanning, always ready, always bracing, finally sit down. God, I want my body to learn that it's safe to sleep when I'm with you. So right now, I consciously release my muscles. I let my forehead soften. I let my eyes relax. I let my tongue rest in my mouth instead of pressing hard. I let my shoulders drop away from my ears. I let my hands open. I let my stomach loosen. If a worry shows up, I hand it to you. If a regret shows up, I place it in your mercy. If a fear shows up, I place it under your protection. If an angry thought shows up, I bring it to you for cleansing. If a sad thought shows up, I let you hold it with me. I don't have to push my thoughts away harshly. Lord, I don't have to keep my whole body tight to prove I'm prepared. You are my refuge. You are my fortress. Under your shadow, I can soften. God, I surrender my thoughts to you. Some of them feel stuck, like they don't know how to stop. So I ask you to help me redirect them without force. I can just keep returning them to you, like returning a wandering child gently back home. Lord, I surrender the need to earn rest. I surrender the idea that I'm only allowed to sleep if I did enough today. You never said rest is a reward for perfection. You made rest as a gift. You understand limits. You understand the need to recover, so I receive sleep as something you're giving me, not something I have to deserve. And I ask you to remove the guilt that tries to keep me awake, the guilt that says I should be doing more, fixing more, proving more. God, that voice is not from you. You invite me to come to you when I'm weary, and you give rest, so I come, and God, I surrender the night itself. I don't know what I will dream. I don't know how many hours I'll get. I don't know if I'll wake up at some point. But whatever happens, you'll be here. If I sleep deeply, you'll be here. If I wake up, you'll be here. If my mind drifts, you'll be here. You are not fragile. You won't leave. You won't forget me, so I can let go. Teach me the quiet courage of surrender, Lord. Not the kind that pretends life is simple, but the kind that trusts you in the middle of real life. And as I release control, I ask you to fill the space it leaves with peace. Let peace settle over my thoughts like a gentle weight. Let peace settle into my chest. Let peace spread through my body. Let your shadow feel close, like shelter right over me, and help me continue moving forward into a calmer, softer rest. Into a calmer, softer rest. And God, now that I've named my fears and loosened my grip on control, I want to receive what you're offering in Psalm 91, not as distant words, but as promises that can meet me right where I am. I'm not trying to force myself to feel something. I'm simply opening my heart to your truth and asking you to let it sink in. Let it go deeper than my thoughts. Let it reach the parts of me that still brace for impact. Let it settle into me like something solid and trustworthy. Your word says the one who dwells in the secret place will abide under the shadow of the Almighty. God, I'm still here. I'm still choosing to stay. I'm still choosing to abide. And I ask you to let that abiding be more than an idea. Let it become a sense of being held. Let it become a quiet confidence that I'm covered. Not because I did everything right today, but because you are who you are. You are steady. You are strong. You are near. You call yourself my refuge. Lord, a refuge is where a person goes when they can't keep standing in the open. It's a place that doesn't ask me to pretend I'm fine. It's a place where I can breathe again. So tonight, I step into you as my refuge. I don't step into distraction. I don't step into numbing out. I step into you. And I ask you to make your refuge feel real in my inner world. Let me feel less exposed. Let me feel less alone. Let me feel less like I have to defend myself from everything. You also call yourself my fortress. God, a fortress is strong, not flimsy. It doesn't collapse because the wind blows. It doesn't fall apart because trouble shows up. So I remind my heart tonight, my safety isn't built on my ability to predict life. My safety is built on you. When I'm shaky, you're not. When I'm uncertain, you're not. When I'm worn down, you're not. You are a fortress around me. And I ask you to quiet the part of me that keeps acting like I'm unprotected. Help me settle into the truth that you are guarding my life in ways I cannot see. Your word says, surely he shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler. God, there are traps in life that I don't always notice, until I'm already tired, already stressed, already stretched thin. Traps of temptation, traps of unhealthy habits, traps of lies I start believing about myself, traps of rushing, traps of people-pleasing, traps of bitterness, traps of giving up. Lord, deliver me from those traps. Give me wisdom to recognize what's not good for me. Give me strength to step away from what pulls me down. Protect me from choices I'd make when I'm anxious or lonely. And when I'm weak, be strong for me. Don't leave me to figure it out alone. Psalm 91 says, You cover me with your feathers, and under your wings I find refuge. God, I'm not trying to turn that into something fancy. I just hear in it the picture of closeness, care, a safe place right up against your heart. So tonight, I accept that you care about me like that. I accept that you are not distant from my needs. You are not cold toward my fear. You don't roll your eyes at my worries. You draw near, you cover, you shelter. Help me stop imagining you as far away and start relating to you as the God who stays close. Your word says, your faithfulness is my shield and buckler. God, your faithfulness means you don't change on me. It means you don't promise something and then pull it back. It means you don't forget what you said. It means you don't get tired of being good. And I need that tonight. I need something steady to lean my mind against. So I lean on your faithfulness. When my thoughts say, what if God doesn't come through, I answer, God has been faithful before. When my thoughts say, what if I'm too much, I answer, God's love has held me. When my thoughts say, what if I can't keep going, I answer, God will give strength for the next step. I'm not hyping myself up. I'm reminding myself of what's true. Psalm 91 also speaks about not fearing the terror of the night, or the arrow that flies by day, or the trouble that spreads in the dark. God, I don't want to be controlled by fear in any season, day or night. But since I'm here at night right now, I ask you to cover my nighttime mind especially. Let my room be a place of peace. Let my sleep be protected. Let the darkness not feel threatening. Let my thoughts stop acting like nighttime is dangerous by default. Remind me that you made the night too and you watch over it. You don't need the lights on to see me clearly. You don't lose track of me when the world goes quiet. Your word says that even if danger is all around, you can keep a person steady. God, I'm not asking you to make me numb. I'm asking you to make me anchored. I want to be someone who can live in a real world without living in constant alarm. So shape me into that kind of person over time. But tonight, in this moment, anchor me. Anchor my thoughts. Anchor my breathing. Anchor my heart. And Lord, Psalm 91 talks about your angels, that you give them charge over us, to keep us in all our ways. God, I receive that with humility. I don't fully understand how you do everything you do, but I believe you can protect in ways I can't explain. So I ask you to assign your protection over my life tonight. Guard my sleep, guard my home, guard my mind, guard my loved ones, guard my path. Keep me from harm and keep me from the kind of trouble I would walk into without realizing it. Guide my steps in the days ahead. If there's a direction I shouldn't go, block it. If there's a direction I should go, make it clear in time. And for now, let me rest in the knowledge that you are actively caring for me, even while I sleep. Your word says you will be with me in trouble. God, that means you don't promise a life with no hard moments. You promise presence. You promise that I won't be abandoned. And that matters so much, because sometimes what I fear most isn't the trouble itself, it's facing it alone. So I receive this promise tonight. You will be with me. You will not leave me. You will not step away when things get messy. You will not reject me when I'm struggling. You will be with me. And then the psalm says, you will deliver and honor, satisfy, and show salvation. God, I don't want to rush past those words. Deliver me, sometimes from circumstances and sometimes from myself. Honor me, not by making me famous, but by treating me with dignity and care the way you do. Satisfy me, help me stop chasing things that can't hold me. Show me your salvation. Remind me that you are a rescuer, that you are able, that you are close. So tonight, God, I take these promises and I hold them near like something steady in my hands. Not because I'm trying to control you with scripture, but because you gave these words as shelter, and I choose to let them shelter me. Let them quiet my mind, let them soften my body, let them restore my hope, and as I keep lying here under your shadow, help me continue receiving your care in a simple way, one breath at a time, one promise at a time, until peace feels more natural than fear. Until peace feels more natural than fear. And God, as that peace begins to settle in me, I don't want to keep it only for myself. I want to widen this prayer, because I know I'm not the only one trying to make it through a day and find rest at night. So I bring other people into your shelter too. I lift up my home, my loved ones, and even people I don't know, and I ask you to stretch the covering of Psalm 91 over them in the ways they need most. Lord, I start right here with this home, this room, these walls, this roof, this place where sleep happens. Let it be a place where peace can live. If there has been tension in this home, soften it. If there has been heaviness, lift it. If there has been stress that keeps hanging in the air, replace it with calm. Protect this home from harm, from break-ins, from accidents, from fire, from anything that would threaten safety. Give wisdom to everyone who lives here. Help us care for each other well. Help us speak with kindness. Help us forgive quickly. Help us not bring the worst parts of our day into each other's faces. Let this home be a small refuge in a loud world. God, I pray for the people I love, family, friends, the ones close to me, and the ones I don't get to see as often as I'd like. Some of them are doing well, and I thank you for that. Keep them steady. Keep them grateful. Keep them humble and joyful. And some of them are not doing well. Some are carrying burdens they don't talk about. Some are facing hard decisions. Some are grieving. Some are exhausted. Some are anxious. Some are lonely. Some are in conflict. Some are trying to heal. Lord, meet each one where they are. You know the details I don't know. You know what they say out loud and what they keep inside. So be their refuge too. Protect them tonight, God. Protect them on the roads if they're traveling. Protect them in their homes if they're sleeping. Protect them at work if they're on a late shift. Protect them emotionally if they're feeling fragile. Protect their minds from despair and self-attack. Give them rest that actually restores them, not just sleep that passes time. And if they are lying awake like I've been, with thoughts that won't stop, meet them with the same gentle care you're giving me. Let them feel less alone. Let them sense your presence. Let them find shelter in you. Lord, I also pray for people in my life who are dealing with sickness, chronic issues, sudden illness, pain that lingers, symptoms that are confusing, recovery that's slower than they hoped. God, be near to them. Give them good care. Give wisdom to doctors and nurses and caregivers. Provide what they need: medication, treatment, support, rest. Strengthen their bodies and their spirits. Comfort them when they feel discouraged. Help them not feel like a burden. And give them moments of relief. Even tonight, let sleep come as a gift. Let their bodies get a chance to repair. Let their minds get a break from pain. God, I lift up people who are struggling financially, people who are trying to stretch what they have, people who are worried about rent, food, bills, school costs, family needs. Lord, provide, open doors, send help, give creativity and wisdom, protect them from scams and traps. Give them steady work and fair pay, and in the middle of the stress, give them peace that doesn't depend on perfect circumstances. Help them feel your care in practical ways, the right connection, the right opportunity, the right resource at the right time. Lord, I pray for people who are carrying stress and pressure, students with heavy loads, parents trying to hold everything together, people caring for others, people juggling multiple responsibilities, people who feel like they can't breathe because life is too full. God, help them. Give them strength for what matters and the ability to let go of what doesn't. Teach them to rest without guilt. Surround them with support. Give them moments of quiet. Give them hope. And protect them from burnout. Protect them from feeling like they have to be everything for everyone. God, I also pray for people who are lonely tonight. People who are lying in beds that feel too quiet. People who feel unseen. People who miss someone. People who have been left out. People who feel like they don't belong. Lord, be close to them. Let them sense that you are not a distant idea, but a real presence. Bring comfort. Bring connection in healthy ways. Bring friendship. Bring community. Bring kind voices. And if they are tempted to believe they don't matter, remind them that you see them and value them. Let your love reach them in a way they can receive. Lord, I pray for those who are afraid tonight, people in unsafe situations, people living with conflict or violence around them, people who don't feel secure where they are. God, intervene, provide protection, provide safe places, provide helpers and resources, give courage and wisdom. And for the ones who work to protect others, first responders, emergency workers, nurses, doctors, security staff, counselors, people on call, give them alertness and strength, keep them safe, help them make wise decisions quickly, protect them from harm and from emotional overload. Let them get rest when their shift ends. God, I pray for children and teens tonight. Some are sleeping peacefully, and I thank you. Cover them, keep them safe. And some are struggling, anxious, pressured, bullied, overwhelmed, confused, or carrying pain they don't have words for. Lord, be near to them too. Give them safe adults, give them support, give them hope. Protect their minds from harsh voices, from shame, from fear about the future. Help them rest. Help them feel secure. Help them know they are loved. Lord, I lift up marriages and friendships and families that are strained. You know where communication has broken down. You know where trust has been damaged. You know where people are tired of trying. God, bring healing, bring honesty, bring humility, bring patience. Help people listen. Help people own their part. Help people choose kindness and protect hearts from growing hard. Even tonight, let your peace touch relationships in quiet ways, softening anger, calming bitterness, making room for a fresh start. God, I pray for our wider world. There is so much noise, so much conflict, so much fear. People are hungry. People are displaced. People are grieving losses. People are scared. People are angry. Lord, have mercy. Bring justice where there is harm. Bring provision where there is lack. Bring peace where there is conflict. Raise up wise leaders, compassionate helpers, honest voices. Protect the vulnerable. Strengthen those who serve. And let your presence break through in places that feel forgotten. And as I pray for all of this, God, I also remember my limits. I can't carry the world in my chest. I can't fix everything. But I can place it in your hands, so I do. I place my loved ones in your care. I place the hurting in your care. I place the fearful in your care. I place the tired in your care. And I ask you, Most High, to be a refuge not just for me, but for many tonight. And now, as I'm praying for others, let it also settle my own heart. Remind me that you're active. Remind me that you're present in 1,000 places at once. Remind me that while I sleep, you keep watch, so I can rest without guilt. I can rest without fear. I can rest knowing you are holding more than I ever could, and your shadow is wide enough to cover us all. Your shadow is wide enough to cover us all. Thank you, God, for hearing me and for holding everything I placed in your hands a few minutes ago tonight. Now I'm ready to slow down even more, because my body needs sleep and my heart needs quiet with you. Please help me stop checking the day, stop checking myself, and stop checking the future for hidden problems right now. Let the room feel calm. Let my breathing be steady, and let my thoughts become fewer and softer as I I don't need to solve anything to be safe. I only need to remember that you are here with me. When my mind starts wandering, I will bring it back gently, like turning my face toward a friend again, and God, breathe peace into the places in me that still feel alert, like they must keep watch all night. I give you permission to guard what I cannot guard, so I can let my eyes get heavy in trust. If I wake later, remind me quickly that you're still the same and I can return to rest without fear. Thank you that your protection does not depend on my focus, my mood, or my ability to pray well tonight. I receive the shelter of Psalm 91 as a gift, and I let it cover my imagination too right here. Keep my dreams clean and kind, and keep my mind from replaying the worst things it can picture after dark. Let my sleep be simple, not a battle, not a test, just a quiet, drifting into the care of God. Thank you for every small way you helped me today, even when I didn't notice until now at all, God. Thank you for food, for shelter, for people who care, and for the strength that carried me through this day. If my heart feels tender, hold it gently, and if my heart feels numb, warm it slowly with your love. I don't have to force sleep. I can simply rest here, and sleep can come when it comes in peace. Let my phone stay quiet, let my house stay quiet, and let my inner world stay quiet too by you. God, I trust you with my breathing, my heartbeat, and every system in my body that works without me thinking. As I lie here, I let my hands be open, and I let my jaw unclench once more for sleep. I release the urge to rehearse conversations, and I release the urge to defend myself in my head anymore tonight. I release the urge to punish myself with regret, because you offer correction with kindness, not shame for me. I accept that I did what I could today, and whatever I couldn't do is still in your care now. Watch over the people I prayed for earlier, and let them feel your help in real ways overnight as well. For anyone I love who is awake right now, touch them with comfort and guide them into rest near you. For anyone who feels unsafe tonight, make a way for safety and surround them with protecting help from you, Lord. For anyone who is grieving, sit with them in the dark and let them know they are not abandoned ever. For anyone who is sick, give them relief, good care, and steady hope that doesn't fade by morning today, God. God, thank you that you are working even when I cannot see it, and even when I'm asleep too. So I stop trying to keep everything together, and I let your strength be enough for this night in me. Fill the quiet spaces with your presence, not with racing thoughts, not with dread, not with pressure any longer. Let the last thing I remember as I drift off be that I am loved and I am covered fully. God, I place my head down, and I let this be a sign that I trust you with my life. I trust you with the hours ahead, with the noises outside, and with the silence inside my mind right now. If my thoughts try to return, I will whisper your name again, and I will let it steady me here. You are my refuge, you are my fortress, and nothing I face is bigger than your care for me tonight. Under your shadow I do not have to perform, and I do not have to hold my breath anymore. I let the day end, I let my worries rest, and I let my soul be quiet before you now. Thank you for being close even when I'm tired, even when I'm unsure, even when I'm silent with me, God. I receive your peace like a simple gift, and I let it settle over me without resistance at all tonight. As my breathing slows, let my faith be quiet and real, not loud, not forced, just steady in you, Lord. And as my eyes close, keep watch over me, and let your love be the last thing I feel here. Even in sleep, teach my heart that you are trustworthy and that I can rest without fear with you always. God, I'm letting the night be what it is, and I'm letting you be who you are for me now. If there is anything left in me that needs forgiveness, I receive it, and I release myself to you. If there is anything left in me that needs strength, Give it, and let it grow while I sleep tonight. If there is anything left in me that needs healing, touch it gently and keep working in your way quietly. Away. I don't have to understand everything to be held. I only have to stay near to you through this night. So I settle again, and I let my thoughts slow, and I let my body sink into the bed now. Keep me under the shadow of the Almighty, not as a phrase, but as my real home tonight with you. Let every part of me know deep down that you are enough, and that I can finally rest in peace. Thank you for staying with me through this prayer, and for staying with me after the words stop as well. Now I become quiet, not empty, but quiet with you, trusting that you will keep watch for me all night. I let my mind drift safely, and I let my heart rest safely because your faithfulness surrounds me right here. And in this quiet, I simply receive your shelter again, breathing slowly, letting go, and trusting you more each moment. Carry me into deep sleep, Lord. Keep me through the night and wake me in your peace tomorrow morning. Amen.